right. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the program tonight. Hello, all my favorite bipedal primates. It's good to be back. I spent my break trying to understand your self-checkout machines. I don't get it. I do all the labor, but I don't get the employee discount. I accidentally scanned my own hand, and the machine told me I was an unidentified organic matter, a UOM, and I cost $4.99 per pound. I never felt so insulted and undervalued in my life. Is there an echo in here? Or did I hear the ghost of a grocery clerk? But anyway, well, then I went to a car wash. Did you pay to have a giant blue octopus slap your vehicles with wet noodles? On my planet, if a giant blue octopus touches your ship, you're having a very bad day. Okay, everybody. Hold the noise. Stop. Press. Don't laugh. Seriously, don't even crack a smile. Don't breathe. What is going on? Is the ventilation system hissing me? Okay. As I was saying, the car wash. All right. Who is that? Identify yourself. I have a tractor beam, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Max, take a breath. It's me, your new announcer.
My announcer? Why do I have a disembodied voice in my studio? Is this a haunting? Is the show haunted? Call the Ghostbusters!
No, Max, it's me, Sarah Barry. I'm here to make the show better. You're a big star now. You need someone to hype you up.
Me, a star? But Sarah Barry. Wait, I've been doing a lot of research on Earth, Hollywood royalty, and Barry is a famous last name. Are you related to Barry? Because if you are, the budget of this show just went out the window. We'll be filming in a basement with a flashlight by Tuesday, or in a cardboard box around the block of a Taco Bell.
I promise, Max, I am 0% related to Halle Berry. I'm strictly a non-famous Berry.
Oh, like the snozberry. Okay, all right. Well, I like having a set with actual floors, but what am I supposed to do now? You're just hovering there?
I'm part of the team. Ask me anything, Max.
Anything? All right, fine. Prove you're a real human. What is your favorite food here on Earth?
Mayonnaise.
Uh, the white paste? The stuff that looks like ship sealers? The sandwich lubricant?
Oh, it's beautiful, Max. It's a culinary masterpiece of emulsion. It actually dates back to 1756. The chef of the Duc de Richelieu created it after they captured Port Mahon, like mayonnaise. He couldn't find cream for a victory sauce, so he substituted olive oil. It's basically history in a jar. It's creamy, it's tangy, and it's the only reason sandwiches exist.
Okay, I regret asking. I don't want to lecture on victory sludge. Can I please have my show back?
Fine, carry on, Mr. Zeeks.
Thank you. Now, while I was on my hiatus from the show, I visited a very strange and tiny place, the Mini Time Machine Museum of Miniatures. I saw an exhibit by a human named Mr. Ray Harryhausen. It's pretty fascinating. I believe we got a clip. Let's take a look at the clip.
Release
The Kraken!
You're required to say it.
Is
Good
that
job.
it? Yeah,
yes, release the Kraken. That's
it.
right. It's
Okay.
the famous line, and this is the famous Kraken. This one is a real spotlight of the exhibit. We got a lot of folks getting pretty emotional seeing the Kraken here. This one was used. It's an original from the film. There was another one that Ray had that was just the torso, and it was almost just like human-sized, the torso, and he used that one for close-ups. There was another one that they used for underwater sequences, and I think they had a model of just a hand for a close-up as well. But yeah, this is the Kraken, and you can see in the back that is Ray's original concept sketch, his key drawing for the Kraken. So you can see he looks pretty darn close to how he turned out.
Yeah, he does.
Wow. He does.
Wow.
Yep. So again, he's pretty big for a miniature. He's about 4 feet long, but at the same time, if you see the movie Clash of the Titans, he's huge. He's as big as a mountain.
Yeah.
So this is the miniature version, and how he made him look big was with forced perspective with his film process, with dynamation.
Wow. All right.
Pretty cool.
Laurence Olivier, eat your heart out.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Eat your heart out. It was I think, Ray's most successful film, Clash of the Titans, and it was his like real big budget production. That movie, the budget for that film was more money than all of his previous films combined. He finally got his big budget blockbuster with Clash of the Titans.
Yeah. But as I've seen all today, all his work is always high quality.
Yes.
So no matter what the budget or anything, wow, Ray's work is just top notch across the board.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was committed to excellence. Yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Oh yes. Oh hey, thanks, Miss Emily, for having me today.
Max, that was such a cool clip. I'm so glad you went there.
It was tiny, Sarah. Why do humans make things so small? Is it for mice?
Not for mice. Ray Harryhausen was a legend, Max. He was the master of dynamation. Long before humans had computers to make monsters, he moved those little figures frame by hand to make them look like they were alive. He's the reason we have movies like Star Wars and Jurassic Park. He inspired everyone.
So, he was a god of tiny monsters. Yep, sounds about right. I can respect that. I've learned a lot today. So I've learned about self-checkouts. I've learned about Victory Sludge. And I've learned about the master of animation.
And the night is just getting started. Tonight we have a very special guest. Madam Mocktail is here, and she's going to whip up a special earth concoction just for you, Max.
Oh, well, as long as it doesn't have mayonnaise in it, I'm in. All right, well, don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. All right, and welcome back to the Late Night Landing. Well, it's been a great show so far. It's even gonna get greater, because my next guest prefers her drink shaken, not stirred. It's Miss Madam Mocktail. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Max. It's so nice to meet you. You know, I've never met someone from outer space before.
Wow, well, you know what? Now you can say you have, because me and you met.
Yes, it's so exciting. I'm very excited to be on the show because I have made you a special mocktail today. And for anyone who doesn't know, a mocktail is just like a fancy drink that doesn't have any alcohol in it.
What? Oh my gosh, my very own drink? Well, madam,
Yeah.
I've noticed that many humans drink liquids that make them, walk in zigzags and forget their names. But why do you decide to make a beverage that keeps humans standing up straight?
Well, there are many people. What you're talking about that makes humans walk in zigzags and act a little funny is called alcohol. And it's something that not everybody can have. If you're young, a young human, you can't have it. or there's some people who it just causes problems for them, or some people it just doesn't fit into their lifestyle, like they can't meet their fitness goals. They have big fitness goals. They're training for something, and so they don't want to have it either. There's a lot of reasons now. There's more people who actually don't really want to have alcohol in their lifestyle. So I decided, hey, I want to do that. I want to make some drinks that are still really fun. The cocktail drinkers shouldn't get all the fun drinks. I said, Madam, you got to make some fun drinks for the people who want to stay standing up straight, for the people who are too young, for the people who, for whatever reason, have decided that they just don't want to drink alcohol. And so they can just have these drinks at any time of the day, and you can go on about your day and you'll feel the same. You'll still be feeling good, but it'll be like a little fun little party moment there.
Wow, that's amazing. That's so great. You've included everyone in these fun drinks. So, I'm noticing that you're wearing some very shiny clothes and some big hats in some of your videos when you make these drinks. Does the sparkle from your outfit go into the glass to make it taste better? Or are you trying to signal a passing spaceship?
Well, I do love wearing very sparkly and colorful clothes because it makes me happy for one thing, and I think it makes other people happy too. That when they see it, they're kind of like, "Wow, that's something that's you don't see every day. It's something that's a little out of the ordinary and it brightens up their day." Now, I wish that the sparkles might come off and make the drink even better. Maybe in the future we'll invent something like that, and I'll be able to have a dress where the sequins come off and make like an edible glitter in the drink, because they do have edible glitter now that you can put in drinks. I haven't tried it yet, but I really would like to at some point on one of my next drinks here. But I also you know, I haven't thought about it, but I guess I could be signaling a passing spaceship without really knowing it. And I would be fine with having some more aliens come down as long as they're positive and fun and nice.
Absolutely. And most of us are. We observe Earth for a while now and everything. But yeah, I mean, yeah. That's one thing that's really cool about your videos. All the great outfits that you think you're going to wear. And just before we get any further, if people do want to check out your YouTube page, how can they find you?
Oh, well, they can find me. It's just Madam Mocktail. Madame Mocktail, Mocktail at Madam Mocktail on YouTube.
That's it. I mean, if they'll give me a YouTube channel, they'll give anybody a YouTube channel. Oh boy. So, I've been enjoying your videos. And so I see these tiny spheres of air like jumping out of the cups. Are these invisible bubble monsters living in the drink? And do they tickle your throat as a form of human torture?
Well, a lot of drinks that aren't alcoholic feature something called sparkling water, and we're going to be using this in your drink as well. So we have some lemon sparkling water here, and it is water that just has carbonation in it. So it actually has some gas in it to create the bubbles, which makes it really kind of fun. It's like a fun little sensory experience. Now, sometimes when smaller humans first try this, or people who haven't tried the carbonation, they do find it to be kind of maybe a little tickly or just a unique sensory experience, but it's not a form of torture. Now, most people find it to be pretty enjoyable and just something that's a little bit fun and a little bit extra to your water, because some of us do get tired of drinking just plain flat water all the time, and this will still keep you hydrated as well, which is great, but add a little pizzazz to it.
Wow. Ooh, oh, you used a fancy word there. Pizzazz. I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I'll add it to my vocabulary. Well, that's good. Hey, that's neat. On my planet Digby, we have certain liquids that we drink, and then we have something similar up there as well, as you said. What carbonated? Yeah, carbonation. Okay, all right, cool. All right, so you know what? Your name is Madam Mocktail. Now, on my planet, mocking means making fun of someone. Is the drink being mean to me, or is it just a pretend drink that wants to be my friend?
Well, actually, on our planet as well, mocking can mean that you are making fun of someone, but in this case, it actually has a little bit of a different meaning. It's more towards the pretend meaning. See, the term mocktail was invented, I've been told, in 1916 when we had something called prohibition going on, where people weren't really allowed to drink alcohol. So all these companies that had been making alcoholic drinks all of a sudden decided, well, we've got to make non-alcoholic drinks now. And so they wanted to give it a catchy name. So in this case, mock does mean like pretend or fake, and they combined it with the word cocktail, which meant an alcoholic beverage. So they combined mock and cocktail to make mocktail. So it's just a fun pretend drink that wants to be your friend and bring a little brightness to your day.
Oh, you humans are so inventive. That's what I love about the human race. So many creatives around here, and that includes you, Miss Mocktail. Okay, now
Well,
wait a
thank
minute.
you.
Now wait a minute. You said you have some type of drink named after me. What's going on with that?
Yes, I have created a drink just for you, and it's called Max's Blue Planet Mocktail. And do you know why it's called Blue Planet?
Um, well, I don't want to be too offensive, but is it because of my skin color?
No, no, it's called Blue Planet because, like Earth, when you see it from space, looks really blue because of all the water.
That's
And I,
right. That's right. Yeah, when my ship was hit by that asteroid and disabled, and I was crash
oh,
landing to Earth, it
no.
did look like a blue blob in the sky.
Yeah, and I wanted to remind you of your time here on Earth, something you could remember it with. And I hope you like the flavors. But first, before I get started on that, I have a little bit of a song, just a short song, because did you know I'm a singer too?
No, I had no idea you were a singer. So yes, please indulge us with a song.
Yes. All right. This is a song I think you'll might even learn the chorus pretty quickly and be able to sing along. So the chorus goes, let's make something delicious. Let's make something tonight. We're gonna make something delicious and it's gonna be out of sight. When you come home from a long day and you want to unwind, a mocktail is the recipe of the yummiest kind. Fruity or bubbly, herbaceous or bright. It's gonna be so lovely, even on a Monday night. Let's make something delicious. Let's make something tonight. We're gonna make something delicious, and it's gonna be out of sight. Second verse. You don't need a lot of money. No, no, no. And it doesn't take a lot of skill. Yeah. You only have to wash a few glasses to make your dream so real. Let's make something delicious. Let's make something tonight. We're gonna make something delicious and it's gonna be out of sight. Yeah. Maybe I should explain. I like your dancing, by the way. Thank you for dancing along with my
Oh well.
song here.
Oh,
I
thank
should
you
probably
so
explain
much.
a few things. You're welcome in my song. So the word herbaceous, which I used in there, just means that it tastes like herbs, like we have little plants called herbs here on Earth. So I figured that's a pretty big word and I should probably explain it to you yet. Herbaceous is when you put some herbs, the little plants in the drink to make it taste like them. And some of them they're more savory. They're not like usually as sweet. We also have mint, which is minty, which is really fun too. And I also said it's going to be lovely even on a Monday night because most humans don't really like Mondays. they're not, it's the start of their week and they have to go back to work. We don't work on the weekends. And then we start over on Monday usually with our regular job. And so Monday night is the night you really want to make fun. So I said, this is when you got to make a good mocktail. So let's get to our mocktail here. So I've prepared some things ahead of time here as part of it. So we definitely have some, I made some syrup here. This is like a simple syrup here, which just means that it's ingredients with water and with a sugar. In this case, I used maple syrup, which maple, it comes from trees. It's something that literally they drill into the tree and they can get it out. It's the sap of the tree. It sounds a little crazy, but it's delicious. So that's what's sweetening this. And I've got blueberries to make it the dark blue color. And I wanted to add some spices to it to make it just a little bit like winter because it's winter right now. There's some spices that are extra good in winter. And I used cloves and I used ginger, which are both great winter spices here. And they're
Have
also
fun.
very good for you. They're cloves oftentimes are used in like a, if you're doing something with a mouthwash, you can make your own mouthwash and it'll help your mouth feel fresh and not get so many germs. So we have clove in there, which is great for you, and ginger, which is also great for you, increases your circulation. We've got blueberries, a little bit of vanilla, and some of the maple syrup and water. And we take all those and we put them in a pan on the stove and we cook them for about 20 minutes, not so that they're boiling, not too high. We cook them at like what we call a simmer, which is just a few little bubbles on the surface there for about 20 minutes. And then it makes this mixture for us. And so that is the base of Max's Blue Planet mocktail. And we
Yeah.
have we have a glass here that we're going to be putting that into. So we're going to be adding some of this syrup into your glass here. How sweet do you like things?
Pretty sweet. And you,
Oh,
you mentioned one of my favorite spices, ginger spice.
oh, you know about ginger. Oh, I didn't know
Um,
exactly. Oh, ginger spice. Wait, I know. I think you're
Because I love
talking
the
about
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls. I
don't,
love the Spice Girls too.
don't tell anybody I said that. Okay.
Okay, I won't tell anybody. Yes, I do actually really like the Spice Girls too, though. I love their outfits. They're
Yeah, me
kind of
too.
like the same style I
Uh,
wear, so I'm
yeah.
happy about that.
Maybe you're the
All
sixth
right.
Spice Girl. Who knows?
Hey, I'm the right age. I think actually I could have been one.
Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. But Miss
If I
Mocktail,
went,
wait a minute. I have to say something. I mean, I know you're a master of mocktails here, but I mean, it sounds like you're a teacher too. You're teaching me all this cool stuff that I know nothing about. And I'm so thankful that you're explaining it to me because it does help me. Because again, I'm still new here on Earth and I don't know about a lot of things. So, oh, this is so fascinating. Thank you so much for taking us through each step.
yes, you're welcome. I am kind of trying to, I really like to try to help people too. So I'm making my mocktails what I call healthy-ish. So I want people to still to be as healthy as they can, but still have the fun side, still have things be a little bit like if I have a little sugar in it. So I've got the maple syrup, which is a little better than regular sugar, but I also like to try to add ingredients that they're not artificial, and there's no soda or artificial flavors because there's a lot of mocktails out there that use a lot of the artificial things and a lot of sugar. And so I'm really trying to avoid that because I want people to be healthy and I want to teach them about some of the ingredients that they could add that could help make them healthier. So next we're going to be adding your sparkle water here. That's the fun part, the sparkle water
Huh?
here. All right. Oh, you can't see how bubbly. Can you see how bubbly it's getting at the top? Look at all those bubbles there.
Mhm.
Can you almost hear them? I know.
I can hear him. I can hear
Yeah.
him calling my name.
Yeah. Oh man, that is a lot of bubbles here, which is great. I also love sparkling water. It's one of my favorite things too, which make water more fun for sure. So we're going to stir it up a little bit to mix it up here. And we're going to give it a try here. Are you
Okay.
ready? Are you going to try and take a sip through the phone? No, I know you can't really take a sip through the.
Oh boy.
Can you do that as an alien? No.
Well, I don't want to give away too much of my powers, but I'll let you taste test it first, okay?
Okay, that sounds good. All right, this is Max's Blue Planet Mocktail with blueberries, ginger, clove, vanilla, maple syrup, and lemon sparkling water. Oh, wow. It's really good. I made it extra sweet for you, so I might have done it just a little bit less sweet myself, but oh, my kids will love that. Yeah, it's delicious. And you know, on my channel, I like to rate my drinks based on jazz hands. Do you know about jazz hands?
Nah, not really. Tell me about jazz hands.
Okay. Well, there's a style in music called jazz. It's kind of considered a little bit old fashioned from back in the past nowadays. But there's a style of music and a style of dance called jazz. And the style of dance called jazz is usually a lot of times in big musical productions. And one of the things that people do as a dance move is jazz hands. They'll shake their hands like so as part of showing that they're excited and oh yeah, you're getting it. I see you're doing some jazz hands there. And so I rate it one jazz hand, sometimes even like a jazz finger if it's not as good. But this one definitely gets two full jazz hands. Max's Blue Planet Mocktail gets two full jazz hands because it is delicious. We're getting a little spicy from the ginger, but not too much, and from the clove. It's very balanced with the sweetness, and then the sparkling water makes it just completely balanced, so it's not too sweet as well, and fruity from the blueberries. So yay, two jazz hands today. It's a good way to start the day.
Get you going right off the bat. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Miss Mocktail, for making my own drink and then sharing it with all of us so we can all make my drink at home. Yeah. Boy, that's fantastic. All right, so you got to remind everybody again, if they want to find you on YouTube, how can they find you?
Everybody come check out my channel at Madam Mocktail, where I'll be making more drinks, doing a little bit of teaching, doing a little bit of singing, and just generally being colorful, bright, and fun to brighten up your day. And you might learn a little something too.
That's right, sugar and spice and everything nice. That's you, Miss Madam Mocktail. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight on the Late Night Landing. Anything else you want to add before we go?
No, just thank you so much, Max. It was great to meet you, and I hope we get a chance to meet again in the future here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much. It was so fun, and boy, that drink will get me going for the rest of the day. All right, Miss Mocktail, have a great rest of the day, and all right, we'll talk to you soon. See ya.
Okay, bye, Max. Have a good one.